Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. The USS Zumwalt DDG-1000 Destroyer is one of the most advanced and futuristic warships ever built, and as of 2026 it stands as a symbol of how far naval engineering has come. At first glance, what makes the Zumwalt so different from traditional destroyers is its striking design. Instead of the sharp angles and visible weapons that many associate with a warship, the Zumwalt has a sleek, almost stealth-like shape, with a hull that slopes inward and a deck that looks unusually flat and uncluttered. This design isn't about looks alone, it serves a very practical purpose. The Zumwalt is built with stealth in mind, meaning its radar signature is drastically reduced compared to older ships. In fact, despite being over 600 feet long, it can appear on enemy radar as something closer to a small fishing boat, making it incredibly difficult to detect until it is already in position. That element of stealth gives the ship a huge advantage in modern naval combat, where detection often means the difference between survival and destruction. Performance-wise, the Zumwalt is equipped with some of the most cutting-edge propulsion and power systems in the world. Instead of running on traditional engines, the ship uses an integrated power system that generates around 78 megawatts of electricity. To put that into perspective, that's enough energy to power about 50,000 homes. This massive electrical capacity doesn't just keep the ship running, it's a forward-looking feature designed to handle energy-hungry weapons of the future, like railguns and directed energy systems such as lasers. That means the Zumwalt is not only a formidable destroyer today but also ready to be adapted for tomorrow's technology. Its electric drive allows for greater efficiency, quieter movement through the water, and flexibility in distributing power between propulsion and onboard systems. The armament on the Zumwalt has been a topic of discussion ever since it was introduced. The ship was originally designed to carry the Advanced Gun System, or AGS, which was supposed to fire a type of long-range projectile with extreme accuracy. However, because of skyrocketing costs and limited availability of ammunition, the AGS program was largely scaled back, and the Navy shifted focus to equipping the Zumwalt with other weapon systems. Today, the destroyer is armed with a combination of surface-to-air missiles, anti-ship missiles, and close-in defense systems that allow it to defend against threats ranging from aircraft to submarines and even incoming missiles. It also has the flexibility to be outfitted with new missile systems as technology evolves, giving it long-term relevance. One of the most notable aspects of the Zumwalt's design is its adaptability. The ship's architecture allows for modular upgrades, meaning new weapons and technologies can be integrated more easily than with older ships that were locked into their original layouts. Crew experience aboard the Zumwalt is also quite different from traditional destroyers. While older destroyers required upwards of 300 sailors to operate, the Zumwalt's advanced automation systems allow it to run effectively with a crew of about 140, plus a small aviation detachment. That's less than half the manpower, yet the ship is larger and more advanced than its predecessors. The reduction in crew size is possible thanks to extensive automation in navigation, engineering, and combat systems. This not only makes operations more efficient but also reduces the long-term costs associated with training, housing, and supporting large crews. For the sailors who do serve aboard, the Zumwalt offers a more modern, high-tech environment, with digital systems and advanced control centers that feel more like something out of a sci-fi movie than a traditional naval vessel. From a design perspective, one of the most unique selling points of the Zumwalt is its tumble-home hull shape. Unlike conventional outward-sloping hulls, the Zumwalt's hull slopes inward above the waterline. This shape helps reduce its radar signature, as mentioned earlier, but it also improves stability in certain sea conditions. Critics initially worried about whether such a design would hold up in rough seas, but testing has shown the Zumwalt to be highly seaworthy and capable of performing in diverse environments. Combined with its advanced navigation systems, the ship is built to operate in both open oceans and near-shore environments where stealth and maneuverability are critical. Another aspect that makes the Zumwalt stand out is its role in the evolving strategy of the U.S. Navy. Traditional destroyers were often focused on specific roles, like anti-air defense or anti-submarine warfare. The Zumwalt, however, was envisioned as a multi-mission ship, capable of performing a wide range of tasks. Its stealth and firepower make it ideal for land attack missions, where it can strike from offshore without being easily detected. At the same time, it can serve as an escort for carrier strike groups, provide missile defense, or operate independently in contested waters. In many ways, the Zumwalt represents a shift toward more flexible and versatile warships, designed to handle the unpredictable nature of modern conflicts. Of course, the Zumwalt program has not been without controversy. Originally, the Navy planned to build over 30 ships of this class, but due to the extremely high costs and changing strategic priorities, only 3 were ever completed. Each ship cost billions of dollars, making them some of the most expensive destroyers ever built. Critics argue that the Zumwalt's price tag doesn't justify its capabilities, especially since some of its original weapon systems, like the AGS, never reached full operational use. On the other hand, supporters of the program point out that the Zumwalt is less about immediate fleet numbers and more about pushing the boundaries of what naval technology can achieve. By experimenting with features like the integrated power system, stealth design, and modular architecture, the Navy has gained invaluable insights that will shape the next generation of warships. The Zumwalt also serves as a platform for the Navy's transition into future warfare technologies. With its immense power generation capabilities, it is one of the few ships in the fleet truly capable of supporting directed energy weapons, such as high-powered lasers that can disable enemy drones, boats, or even missiles. The possibility of mounting a railgun, a weapon that uses electromagnetic force to launch projectiles at hypersonic speeds, was heavily studied, and while it hasn't been deployed yet, the Zumwalt remains one of the best candidates for such experimental weaponry. This future-proofing gives the destroyer a long operational lifespan, ensuring it stays relevant even as new types of threats emerge. Another noteworthy feature is the Zumwalt's aviation facilities. The ship has a large flight deck and hangar space capable of supporting helicopters and unmanned aerial vehicles. These assets extend its reach for reconnaissance, anti-submarine warfare, and supply missions. Combined with its stealth profile, the ship can deploy these assets while remaining a less visible target. In modern naval operations, the ability to integrate drones is increasingly important, and the Zumwalt's design accommodates this need seamlessly. In summary, the USS Zumwalt DDG-1000 Destroyer is a remarkable blend of futuristic design, advanced technology, and strategic versatility. While its high cost and reduced production numbers have drawn criticism, its unique capabilities make it one of the most interesting and capable warships afloat in 2026. Its stealth design allows it to slip past enemy detection, its integrated power system prepares it for the weapons of tomorrow, and its flexible architecture ensures it can adapt as technology advances. For viewers who might not follow military technology closely, think of the Zumwalt as the equivalent of a concept car brought to life, a vessel that not only serves in today's fleet but also points the way toward the future of naval warfare.